Hey guys, it's your boy Manaf here, back again with another video. So today we'll be reacting to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird on Letterman, segment 1 of 3. So I'm guessing this is like the first video of this interview, and there's more videos, 2 more videos of this interview. So I'm reacting to the first video of this interview. So yeah, and also the reason why I'm reacting to this is because I've reacted to the Larry Bird Ultimate mixtape that blew up, and I saw Tony react to this and his video blew up, so I was like, why not react to it? So yeah, video's gonna start now.
I want to tell you something. We've been doing this show a long time, and I'm really, I don't know what to say. This is something for me, and I hope it is.
You're hyped up, and I am too.
I haven't been this excited. Remember when Nancy Reagan did the walk-on and the spit take?
Oh, that was exciting.
That was a big
yeah, I thought that was it.
Nothing like this.
But
no.
this, yeah.
It's a whole different league.
Dang, he's just talking smack about one of his, like, one of the people that came on the show. Wow.
Is the focus of a new Broadway play entitled Magic Bird, which opened earlier tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god.
Larry Bird and Irvin Magic Johnson.
The 2 legends in the NBA. I think they birthed NBA to the place where it is now. Legend here. Dang, he's been clapping for like straight 30 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I saw the documentary the two of you did, and I guess it was produced by HBO. I'm right about that. I found it compelling. I found it moving. I found so much humanity in the production, and it stayed with me for quite some time. Now, you guys lived those lives. When you saw the documentary, did you have the same feelings, or was it just, oh yeah, that's us, that's what we did?
Yeah, they did a great job of capturing our feelings and how we feel about one another, but it's really all about the competition. I mean, even today, if we could do something to compete against one another, I still like to do that.
Yeah.
My man likes competing. Oh my. He's all about the competing.
Magic, you feel the same way?
Oh, I feel exactly the same way. I wish we could compete against each other right now.
Well, you know what you can do is you can go out and buy a baseball team.
Both men are savages, man. They still want to compete at like what? They're probably like in their 50s. Oh my.
For the Dodgers, I know the Cardinals are worth at least $500 billion.
That's crazy stuff. When you guys knew each other earlier, you know, everybody knows about the NCAA championship game in 1979. Do I have that date right? But you guys actually played as in some sort of, was it an amateur summer tournament or like that? Where was that? When was that?
Well, it was in Kentucky, and that's the first time probably in both our lives that we actually sat on the bench. And I don't think neither one of us liked that at all, but because we were on the bench, David, and we got a chance to play against the starters every day and at nighttime at practice. And Larry and I were so upset we took it out on the starters. So we beat them every single day, right? But Larry was a special cat because it proved to me this man could really play basketball.
Facts.
I heard about him, but I never saw him play live and in person, and he was incredible. I mean, he dominated, and that's what it's all about. So I went back home telling everybody, oh, this Larry Bird guy is for real.
Right. And you guys were kids then. I mean,
it's true.
Magic, but you were what,
Like his
18, 19,
passing, throwing, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. His guarding too. Oh my.
From the beginning, and correct me if I get any of this wrong, because it's your life, and well, you guys ought to know. Magic, were you inclined early on to become friends with this guy because you were drawn to him because of his basketball abilities? Did you want to be friends with him from the beginning?
From the beginning, I wanted to be friends, but Larry didn't want none of that. And so,
So Larry didn't even want the friendship with Magic, and Magic wanted that.
we have to be like that.
Dang. So Magic just got rejected from Larry at first.
But he told me that, I smiled all the time, and he knew that I will smile at you, but I want to cut your heart out at the same time. So he knew that was part of my strategy to lure him in as my friend.
So he didn't want to demonstrate any weakness by becoming your friend. Now, did you feel what his advances to being a friend, and you just rejected them? You were not interested. You didn't like him. I mean, what was your side of that?
It's not like one of my old girlfriends, I mean, when you say advances, I get a little scared. My
Bro,
thing
Larry
was,
Bird, oh my.
You're really not friends.
Man is not afraid to say anything. He's like a straight up savage when it comes to anything.
Everybody wants to
This man can do anything relating to basketball.
big smile. My goal was
Like, he
to
could
try
talk
to
about
get
basketball,
home with me.
and he's just like a savage at it. Oh my.
Two different perspectives. Now, it's interesting because Indiana, Michigan, same generation of basketball, similar players, identical players, similar ideology about playing. Anything to do with the Midwest or the times that you guys came from?
I think it's the Midwest, and I think when you think about Indiana high school basketball, I mean, everybody says it's the best. You think about Michigan, we're right there with Indiana, and so how we were taught to play the game, both Larry and I, and then the way we wanted to play the game as individuals, and so we're mirrors of each other. I may smile a little bit more, but the way we played the game of basketball was exactly the same, because we would do anything to win. We didn't care about scoring points. We cared about winning the game and making our teammates better. And that's why I think that, thank you.
It's always good to
We
win,
changed not only
and he's being
basketball,
honest.
But we were able to change the NBA too. And so that was
Exactly, that's what I said. I think they birthed NBA and changed it to something that we never expected.
For the NCAA championship, is that right? What did that? And it was like a 10-point loss. Am I right, Larry?
Well, it was 10 point. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
It felt more like a 20-point loss, but when you're out there playing and you get started in these games, sometimes you go, these guys are pretty good.
Right.
And I had that feeling at halftime that these guys were too much for us.
Now at the beginning of the game, did you meet Irvin there?
Why?
Do you remember trying to talk to Larry before the game?
Nope.
Yeah. You had learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson, and at that time, he was going after something I wanted bad, and I was going after something he wanted bad. So we didn't want to talk. We wanted to get it on and see who was the best.
And in terms of basketball, in terms of your career, in terms of your life and championships, what did losing that championship mean to you, and how did it affect you?
Yeah, that's the toughest one I've ever taken because you had all your friends. You're at a college. It's really when you step away from home. I felt in Indiana State they accepted me, brought me in. It was tough and still tough, but
still tough today.
Yeah. But
and how about you, Magic? What did winning that title mean for you?
Well, you just heard him. It's still tough for him.
That's cool. We'll be right back with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. That's cool.
Man, this is crazy. I love how they just made it entertaining, they made it funny, and then they were talking about how they played the NBA, how it was. I still want to learn more of it, so I can't wait to watch segment 2 and 3. And yeah, I'm excited. I learned like a little bit of it, and it was funny, like how they talked about it. From a person's perspective, like I learned it a little bit. But yeah, alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's video. Roll the outro.